Good evening, and welcome back to April on TJM Farming. My name is Nora, and if you're new around here, we are a West Australian wheat and sheep farm on the banks of the Moore River, recovering from a bushfire, still. But today was the last day that BlazeAid were here. Maggie and Russell came and collected their utes. They've left all the junk and stuff that we need to clean up. Next big job that we're going to be doing this week is getting the sheep home. Now, we were supposed to get the sheep home on Anzac Day, but that kind of fell through because all the truckies were busy, and our cousins up at Canna really need the ground the sheep are on back because they're mouse baiting and all that other jazz, preparing for their cropping this year. So in addition to fencing the boundary fence, after that was all done, the past weekend we have been trying to merino-proof the sheep yards. Really, we should have done it from day one, but we just haven't had time. So what we've got over here are 4 strainers that we've put in. Those are square bar strainers. So we got one there, and 2 over here. We cemented these in the other day. That looks quite good, actually.
Yeah, but the gate shifted the...
Oh dear. Yeah, that is not particularly ideal. I say merino-proofing because if you're new around here, we farm merino sheep. And in Australia, some people like to refer to merinos as effing merinos. We'll roll the tape of the numerous amount of times that the sheep have caused chaos in these very sheep yards. Alright. No. Yeah, a lot of the time they go and bust the gates, they bust the panels, they jump out everywhere. It's a lot of fun and games. So hopefully with these strainers in here concreted in, we'll actually have a fighting chance of keeping the merinos in check while they're in the sheep yards. At least for this section anyway. Dad has gone and dug some holes over here that we wanted to do, but I don't think we're going to be having any time to actually go and finish the job off before the sheep come home on Thursday. Righto, knock off time. So we've marked out 2 more strainers that are going to go into the holes. We're not sure exactly when we're going to concrete them in. It is definitely going to be soon though. It's just going to be hard because of all this stuff around with organising trucks and such. We've got bugger all time for Dad to weld them up. Why I don't weld them up? I haven't touched a welder in 2 years, and my welds are crooked. So no, I don't think it's a very good idea for me being left to my own devices doing it at home. No, tomorrow's plan, we're going up to Canna, rounding up all of our sheep and getting them into the sheep yards up there. We'll camp the night and follow them home on the truck on Thursday. You ever get the sense that these sunsets are just absolutely bloody beautiful after a rain? Yeah, I do too. Simply bloody beautiful. Turn the GoPro off. We'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah.
Yep, some right over here too.
We are going on a sheep safari. Welcome back to Canna, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are, well, power's out at the main farm that we're going to be camping at with the sheep have been on agistment, right next to the old place. So, because we can't get in contact with anyone because the signal's out and we don't have a two-way, we're just going to try and round up our sheep. It's the real thing on this side of the fence. It's got a bit of water in it. So we've got one big mob of girls over here. Over there, probably can't see it too well on the camera, are probably some of the rams. We've been told that four of our rams notably jumped the fence out of the paddock after they finished doing their job. We found 6 in the sheepyards. I'm assuming they're Rob, Barney and the Corrick boys in typical fucking Merino behaviour. The rest of the rams, I think we got about 11 of them here on agistment with the girls. We got all these girls over here and those 3 up there. At least one of them may be rams, we're not sure yet. Rocks.
One's a ram.
One's a ram.
2 rams.
2 rams.
3 rams. Possibly 3 rams.
Yeah. Here comes the sheep bus. They're coming! We're home! The sheep are coming home. Bindy's excited. And we've got the yards prepared. We just got to get the gator, the tractor and the ute out.
Fucking nibbling in the yard.
Yeah. Hello ladies, welcome home. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, welcome home. Hello, 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 hello. Please do come down the ramp. We've got feed for you right this way. Yeah, don't be shy. Welcome home. So we got half of our flock here. Welcome home, sheep. I know I've said that a dozen times already and you're probably bored of it. But it's good to see you all home in one piece. This year's gonna be fun. Right, all the sheep are home. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get the paddock sorted for them so that immediately after drafting these rams off, the ewes will go straight back onto some feed. Well, I've got some fucking bad news. There comes a point in life where fucking shit hits the fan and you have to learn to let animals that you've worked with for years and years, you have to let them rest. They kick in the guts when it happens, but it would have to happen eventually. Of the 650 sheep that went up, 11 rams, including the favourite, Murray, they all went up. 647 came home, and 10 rams, not 11. You guys only briefly got to meet Murray, but basically in a nutshell, Murray was a Chihuahua ram. He was one that was there when Dad was working there for a time, and Dad followed him from a lamb right through to the day of the ram sale, and we picked him up and brought him home. He wasn't the typical merino that you'd find. He was abnormally large. Like, he was the epitome of what we call the modern merino. You could use them for wool or you could use them as a frame ram. But unlike typical merinos, especially the merinos in Australia, which are notoriously wild, Murray wasn't like that. He was abnormally calm for a ram. And he was so big that he required 2 of us to be on the stand to shear him. Fucking loved him. But he never came home. I think there's something to say for that. I know I don't necessarily like crying on camera. I'm still going through this grief. Like, figures wise, we only had about 4 fatalities. 1 ram, 3 ewes. Overall, that's pretty good, all things considered, for flock numbers, like the statistics. But beyond the numbers, when you work with these animals, sure, yeah, merinos can be wild at the best of times, but when you get to know them for that long, it's hard to let them go. And I'm not the first sheep farmer on YouTube to feel this kind of grief losing our favourite ram. The biggest fucking difference is, at least when other farming YouTubers found their favourite rams dead, they found them dead. We didn't find Murray dead. We were told about his death. That's the biggest difference. Must have died a week or month ago. We only got told when we went up there to collect them, and there's nothing left, so we can't even bring him home to bury him. So we have to face facts here. Otherwise, the 10 rams did come home in okay, reasonably shape, but it's going to be hard going the next couple of weeks because the sheep are not in as good condition as we thought they were. Keeping in mind, Canna used to be really good sheep country, but chemical farming, as it turns out, did not go too well feed-wise up there. So I don't want to jump the gun in this, be it sabotage, be it fucking natural events or whatever. We have to face facts. It's going to be tough going the next couple of weeks. Coming into lambing, we don't know what the situation is going to bring, but we're going to try our best to keep our chins up and keep going like we always do.